See what's cooking now in the Springer Mountain Farms kitchen.
This morning in the Springer Mountain Farms kitchen, Chef Anthony Frank from the Chattanoogan is joining us to create a wonderful chicken entree that's a little sweet and a little smoky. Good morning, Chef.
Hello, how are you?
Always a pleasure having you in the kitchen.
It's very nice to be here.
All right, so we have a lot to talk about.
Yes,
Last time you were here, the Chattanooga was undergoing some renovations and some
Yes,
updates. We'll dive into
absolutely.
that, but first I want to start cooking.
Okay, we'll start cooking and we can talk about it well. So I have some Springer Mountain chicken thighs here that we're going to season up with our sweet and smoky spice rub. And I'm going to turn on our burner here. Let's get it on high so it gets nice and hot so we can sear these. A little bit of the seasoning, then salt, pepper. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil and put it on the pan. It's still not quite hot yet. We'll let that get hot. And as we let that get hot, we'll talk about the other salads that we're going to have, the salads that we'll make with this dish.
Right, you've got a lot of great color here, and as we're heading into spring, I would love to see
Yes,
this.
and this is going to be one of our dishes or specials that we'll do in our gastropub, the Foundry.
So go ahead and tell me a little bit more about the gastropub. We kind of mentioned it last time, didn't go into a lot of detail.
Right. The gastropub is our dining area for
Do you
dinner.
need that?
Yes. And we're going to take these beautiful heirloom tomatoes, and we're going to take some shallot and garlic. A little bit of lemon juice.
So this is going to be pretty simple.
Yes, very simple. I'm going to tear a couple of pieces of basil into it. Basil's a really wonderful herb. It's very aromatic. So when you tear it up like this, you kind of break the skin on it, but you have to do it fresh right into the, and it causes the aromatic to happen. So that when you eat, you don't just eat with what you're tasting. It's all about the other ingredients.
Right, you want to utilize all your senses, right?
Right, and you get this wonderful smell. You have a little bit of onion, garlic, the sweet tomatoes. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, and we're going to toss that together.
Perfect. And so this is just a great example of a dish that we can find
Mm-hmm.
at the Foundry.
Yes, it will be starting this spring when we open up our new menu.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
So something to look forward to, guys.
And then I have some beautiful Italian baby kale, and the same process. It sounds like this is getting hot now. There we go. And I can start adding we'll do two things at once.
That's perfect. Works for me. And I'm sure two things at once is a lot less than you're used to doing in the kitchen.
Yes. When we're feeding the many wonderful guests that come to visit us each week. And we have so many things going on at the Chattanoogan with Sunday brunch, and we've started a bunch of wonderful weekly specials. One of them that we'll talk about here is the Margarita Mondays. Mondays. And again, just a little olive oil and lemon juice. You don't always necessarily have to use vinegar when you're making a salad. So.
And so you just done just some kale with.
Right. Just a little bit of salt, pepper, lemon juice, and olive oil.
So simple. I love that.
And then you just place that right in the center like that. See how this is searing? There's a little steam coming off of it, but you're not seeing a lot of moisture in the bottom of the pan.
Right, absolutely.
And I did bring some of these chicken already cooked. So I have
little TV magic.
Yes. And so that we can go through. So this has already been roasted after seared, and then I'm just gonna, I need to grab a pair of gloves.
This is what I love about having chefs in the kitchen, is because you can watch how they create dishes. And this is a dish someone could easily create at home if they wanted to.
Yes, absolutely.
Or if you're like me, you just let the professionals do it and we can come visit you at the Chattanooga.
Yes, you can. And we're going to do, we do a lot of things with chicken thighs. We also have a chicken pizza that we do with the same spice, the same, and what we call it is being able to reutilize or cross-utilize the products. And there's our wonderful salad
great.
that will be a great dish.
So this is going to be coming to the Gastropub menu at the Chattanooga.
Yes, it is,
and now,
for the spring.
Earlier you mentioned something about a Margarita Monday.
Yes,
You got to fill me
Margarita
in on that.
Mondays,
That's my
yes.
love language right there.
Yes. So I'm going to go over to the oven. Oh, thank you.
I can take that.
I'm
I
gonna
would
go over
gladly
to-
be your sous chef anytime.
Yes. And pull out this wonderful pizza that's been cooking in here.
And so on Mondays, now is this at the Gastropub or where
Yes,
at the
this is at the
Chattanooga?
Gastropub. We have $5 margaritas.
Okay.
And we have $5 margarita pizzas. And we take,
Perfect.
again, with the basil, to finish off the margarita pizza, we just take it right at the end and we tear some of this basil onto the top of the pizza. So this comes out hot and steaming, and it goes out to the guest wonderfully.
So lots of exciting things
Yes.
happening at the Chattanooga with the
Absolutely.
Margarita Monday. Of course, the new menu at the Gastropub.
Yep.
We didn't really get a chance to talk about it, but there's a rooftop restaurant
There's a
and bar
rooftop
coming soon.
restaurant and bar coming, absolutely. It's going to be up on the top level where the spa is. We're relocating the spa to the first floor so that guests don't have to come through the hotel to get to the spa. It'll be easy access from the street. And Patrick Murphy, our spa director, is amazing. If you
Perfect.
ever get a chance to get an appointment with him and his staff.
I've been several times. I love it personally. All right, Chef, thank you so much for joining us again. So many exciting things happening, so be sure to keep up with the Chattanooga online. You can always visit chattanooganhotel.com for all of the updates, and we look forward to trying the new menu here in just a month or so.
Absolutely.
All right, Chef, thanks for joining us, and thanks for creating this great
Yep.
Springer Mountain chicken dish as well. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
again soon.